Hey guys, welcome to JC Card Shop. We're going to be opening the newest Shadowverse Evolve set, BP11, the Bullet of Fate. Kenny's going to be opening the cards. I'm going to be pointing out some new cards that are going to surely be powerhouses in the upcoming set release format, and our Bushiroad Championship Series is coming up.
Alright, so go ahead. We'll begin with these boxes right here.
Move the other one off to the side. So moving from Vanguard over to this set, what's our promo? Oh, the promo is sleeves this time around?
Yes.
Nice. This has been a while since we had sleeves as our promo. Yeah, so we're going to be moving over from this set, from Card 5 Vanguard into this set, and a lot does change. We went from having Kagero be really strong. Some of the other Vanguard decks are good too, but... Alright. Another token. First goal. Ooh, Revolve Bandit. Alright. While Kenny's going to be opening cards. This is an evolve of one of the new neutrals for the Wasteland trait, a new prominent trait that came out in this set. This is going to be one of the important cards we're going to see in a lot of decks that are playing Wasteland. Quick effect is that when she evolves, you target an enemy follower on the field, and if you have two mount cards, another new token we're getting in this set that revolves widely around the Wasteland cards. You get to do 2 damage to enemy follower, and then when this gains attack or defense by any means, it gets Storm.
And here's our first legendary.
Oh, Miser. One of the newest rune legendaries. It's a card that has a lot of potential. It's a 2 play point 1/1. Its fanfare is that it summons a Dutiful Steed token, one of the new tokens we're going to get in this set. And then it searches the deck for a Rapid Fire, which is a spell. It's a 1 play point spell, just like Snipe. It's a quick that does 2 damage to a follower. And you shuffle your deck afterwards. He has a Spell Chain 5 effect. The spell that you search costs 1 less this turn. And once per turn, when you play a spell that costs 1 or less, that originally costs 1 or less, you get to draw a card and discard a card. So in future sets, or in future Kuon list, or anything that uses Rapid Fire, Miser gets to search your deck, and then you get a hand filter to start building your spell chain up quickly.
Axelines feel like to be a little crazy.
I see the flash of another legendary in the back there.
Ooh. Ah, this is definitely our second one. This will be a Grand Arbiter.
Sylvia, it's a generic. It's a neutral, 2-costed follower. It has an evolve effect. I can't actually remember off the top of my head. I believe the evolve effect is that if you have 5 face-up cards in your evolve zone, it targets an enemy follower and does it 6 damage. Maybe we'll pull it in the packs so we can see it. We can keep going. One of the cards I actually wanted to point out for Rune as well is another really strong card for the spell chain list. Crystal Fencer, the 3 play point 3/3 follower. He can evolve for 1, but his fanfare is that he draws a card, discards a card, and I believe the evolve effect does the same thing. So again, another really good card to start pushing your spell chain really quickly. Bullet Bite. Keep going. Yeah, so the new tokens that we're getting, these are the mount cards that I was mentioning before. Bullet Bike is one of them. Is that you can bury this card, select the follower in your field, and it gets Rush. But if it's also a Wasteland follower, it gains 1 attack. Arcane Personal Carrier does a similar effect where you can bury it, you select the follower in the field, you can give it Ward, and if it's another Wasteland follower, that gets 1 health. So a lot of the use for these new mount tokens for the Wasteland followers is that it gives all Wasteland followers an extra stat somewhere, be it 1 attack, 1 health, or the last one we're gonna get to see, it gives it 1 attack and 1 health. But Bullet Bite gives it rush, so you can start trading followers into any tapped followers your opponent has, or setting up defense or arcane personal carrier. That was our first premium card.
Oh, and that's our first SL.
Wow, the double. Our first SL, it's going to be in the new print. It's kind of hard to see, but the SLs moving forward, we're going to have a, I don't know if actually it's all legendaries. There's a bordering around the card now to signify the change. This is going to be actually second rune legendary, Vincent the Peacekeeper. It is a evolve form. His evolve form is that if there's at least, his effect is based around having different costed cards in your graveyard or in your cemetery. If there's at least 3 different costed cards, your leader heals 3 health. If there's at least 6, you get to draw a card. If there's 9, you do 9 damage to every enemy follower on the field. And if you find yourself with 12 different costed cards in your cemetery, you do 12 to the leader. It's an interesting new card. Deck building around it is going to be very interesting to play around with all the costed cards and balancing it all.
Here. Keep the legendaries a little separate right now. That way, easier to differentiate.
So another big thing about this as well, Wasteland is one of the biggest traits that we're getting. There are a lot of cards that are supporting old archetypes. We haven't exactly seen them all yet, but Arya, the Fairy, and old Forest Legendary get some love in this set. And otherwise, other small traits are getting buffed. Mage for Rune. There's a Thief card in here for Sword. Abyss gets a new Departed card that sees some play in the future. So if you're looking to bolster up your old strategies, BP11 does boost up a lot of things with the Frontier stuff or with the Wasteland stuff. So it should be our last legendary of the box. I believe each box gives us 3 legendaries. We're getting another evolved legendary. It's gonna be Loxus, Homestead Pioneer. This another prominent strategy. This one's for Forest with the Wasteland strategy. His effect when he's evolved is once on each of your turn, when a mount card you control leaves the field, you get 3 more mounts, 1 each, Dutiful Seed, Bullet Bike, and Arcane Personal Carrier into your EX area, and your leader heals 2 health. You can banish 3 and then he has an active ability where you banish 3 amulets from your field. Choose 1 of 3 effects. You can either destroy an enemy follower, or 1 of 2 effects actually, sorry. You can destroy an enemy follower, or you select another follower in the field and it gets +3/+3. He has his own separate effect before he evolves that when you play a amulet card, and all the mount cards are amulets, you get to regain 1 play point back. That activates 3 times per turn, and all the amulet mount cards cost 1 play point. So essentially he cheats them out for free, refunds your stuff, and then when you evolve into him, you get a really strong combination of cards where you banish 3 of them. Their effects won't activate, but you'll get to control a lot of cards on the field for Forest. Alright, last pack of the box.
I see another thing.
Oh, that might be the other legendary we were talking about. Evolved legendaries do not take up a slot in boxes. And actually we see probably what is the most prominent card for Abyss in the Wasteland strategy, and in general the control strategy. We didn't pull the token for it, but I'm honestly not going to pronounce his name. I forget how. It's very long. Let's see. Shilindrig, Gilded Autocrat. Sounds German. So he is a 5 play point 5/5. He has you can evolve him for 1 play point. Its fanfare is that if there's no magic train on your field, you summon one. It's one of the tokens. We haven't seen it yet. Hopefully we'll put it in the next box so we can show you his an effect on the field is whenever he becomes engaged, each opponent on the field discards a card. It's very important, which means on the turn he evolves, you're going to get your opponent to discard a card, and combined with the new magic train that hopefully we'll see a lot of strong effects come out into play all at once. Alright, that is it for the first box. I'm going to open the second box now.
Here's our other box stopper promo.
Oh, it's going to be Resplendent Phoenix. I'm trying to remember the name of the other sleeves. I know one of them is Miser, that's his Your Art, and the other one is the Your Art for the Haven Legendary. Hope maybe we'll see it in this box. These sleeves look nice though. Always enjoy Shadowverse sleeves.
Definitely do. Always looks great, and it's one of those things where, surprising for something that's included, it looks a lot better than you would expect.
I know we're going through cards pretty quickly. Notably, a lot of the cards and the strategies for each deck, Frontier or not. Oh, speaking of Rapid Fire, actually, this is a spell that Miser finds. Look, one play point, it's quick, select an enemy fall on the field, does 2 damage. If you have at least 3 Rapid Fires in your cemetery, it does 3 instead. The last, if there's at least 5, it does 4 to the leader. Rapid Fire is actually special. You can run 6 copies into your deck. Really important with the Miser strategy, where when you cast it, you'll get to draw and discard. Crystal Fencer will allow you to draw and discard. So a lot of the strategy around Miser in that version of Rune will come around to getting a lot of rapid fires into your graveyard quickly, and then bolstered with older legendaries like Merlin or Agni's Tachyon to recur these cards to try to get these big pings where if you have 5, you'll keep doing 4 damage to the leader in 1 turn.
I think I see something on the next one.
Oh, I see it too. Ooh. Forest Legendary Shamu. Again, this is another really important card. Shamu is going to be really big for your combo decks. So any current Forest deck right now can honestly play this card. It's a 1 play point 1/1, slots in really easily, can be called out from Fina, an old neutral, is she a legendary? An old neutral card. But she's just a 1 play point with Storm. Her fanfare is that you select a follower on the field, combo 5, it'll hit it for 3 damage. She has a strike as well where you have combo 3, she gets +1/+1. So she becomes a pretty quick threat with an early combo strategy, and if your opponent doesn't answer this, she'll start scaling really quickly, but it'll also leave a lot of stuff alone on your board. So Forest becomes pretty problematic with a lot of low cost cards and high combo variety. First premium of the box. It is a Vengeful Sniper, a Haven card.
Seen 1 legendary thus far in this box. There's a couple more still.
Yeah, we will be making another video for set 11, going more into detail about a lot of new decks that come out with the strategy. Oh, look at it's the evolve for Crystal Fencer. I think I actually did get his effect wrong. I did. His evolve effect is actually different. You can put a rune spell from your hand into your EX area. That spell costs 3 less to play this turn. That is really good with the chess strategy, where a lot of your big chess spells cost 3 or less, like Skewer or Checkmate. Or if not, there are a lot of other good 3-cost rune spells to play to either help control the board, push your advantage. So Crystal Fencer is going to be seeing a lot of play in rune decks, I think, for the actually long future. hoping we pull that the Magic Train token. I do want to see his effect. If not, we'll go more into depth in our next video.
Oh, I see something. This one looks like an SL.
An SL Not is actually my favorite card of the entire set. So Not is a sword legendary. This SL actually looks really good. So she is a 4.35. Her stat line feels very good, and she's actually the cornerstone for the wasteland strategy in sword. Her fanfare effect is that she searches for a 1-cost sword card and she puts it into your EX area. You shuffle your deck. She has a unique effect that gave us a new keyword this set. So it activates for 0 play points. You select an enemy follower on the field and you engage it. It becomes boxed until the end of the controller's next turn, and you can only activate this effect once per turn. The box state is all box followers lose all abilities and don't refresh during the start phase. So it means moving forward, if your opponent puts out a big follower or something with ward, boxing it will remove all its abilities and your opponent can't do anything with it until the end of the next turn. And it's going to be really strong moving forward with a lot of the cards. I think it'll affect the Magic Train, it'll affect your opponent's the Abyss Legendary Shillendraw that we just saw. So look forward to, if anyone's excited for Sword, look forward to playing Wasteland Sword. It's a very, very strong strategy moving forward.
This pack didn't want to open properly.
And Shadowverse packs are a little bit harder to open than the other Bushwar products, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, speaking of the Magic Train, so Magic Train, the amulet that comes out from our Abyss Legendary, it's a 5 play point 4/5. It is an amulet as well, to note. So it's an amulet with stats. We'll get to that in a second. As an activated ability, you pay 1 play point, engage any number of followers that cost 5 or more in your field, and you get to maneuver this card. Maneuvering is a new mechanic we're getting in this set for specifically some of these amulets. When you maneuver it, it becomes a follower with 4 or 5 stats. It has rush, so it can immediately attack any engaged followers that you set your opponent up with, and its strike effect is that it targets an engaged follower in the field. You get to destroy it, and your healer and your leader heals too. So a strategy with that is you summon him with the legendary. You can immediately engage the legend. You can engage him as a 5 cost. Maneuver the train, and then the train can start trading into 2 cards for 1. It heals itself, and at the end of the turn it becomes an amulet again that your opponent can't target. So these amulet strategies become very, very good, and because you are engaging the legendary, he'll activate his effect where your opponent gets to discard a card. So for this actual 1-card combo, you get to deal with potentially 2 followers on the field, and your opponent has to discard a card that they have to deal with the next turn. And on the next turn, you know, following like 6 play points or 7 play points, you can combo this with Death's Breath or Neptus herself to get a lot of cards on the field to engage and just set up on the board to see what your opponent can and can't do. Coming up at the end of the second box here, let's see if we can pull a U. Oh, I did see a flash of another legendary. Might be the last one of the box. Actually, no, the Nana was an SL. We should get one more after this.
This is
Bunny,
Evo, so it won't take out.
Yep. Bunny and Baron. Spectre duo. The other legendary in Sword, and again, another part of the pivotal strategy. We actually do have the token. And the spell, actually. So, both cards right here. Desperado Shard and Val Trusty Getaway card. So Bunny and Baron themselves is a 3 play point 3/3. It doesn't have an effect. It evolves for 1 though, but on evolve you get to choose to search the Desperado Shot, or you get to summon the Val Getaway card if you don't have one on the field. What you're always going to be doing first normally is you're going to be summoning the Getaway card, and the Getaway card is another amulet that has stats, which means it's a maneuverable amulet. This amulet is that To maneuver him, it has 2 activation requirements. You can either engage a bunny or baron on your field, or you can pay 1 play point, engage 2 followers, any followers, it doesn't even have to be wasteland, to maneuver this card. Val getaway card actually has storm, and his strike effect is that if you have another wasteland fall on your field, you get to draw a card. So the turn you get set this combo up to maneuver it. Instead of controlling like the magic train does, it does help you build your advantage to draw a card immediately, get some quick damage onto your opponent, and then afterwards it becomes untargetable as an amulet. So unless your opponent has amulet removal, they're going to be seeing this card a lot, because a lot of the wasteland followers that we're going to be playing will set themselves up with other will give us more mount cards, and because it's a wasteland follower, we can actually buff this with the mount cards. So it becomes a quick, easy strategy. And the spell that we're getting, Desperado Shot, it actually is a 2 play point spell. It targets a follower on the field and does a 4 damage, but if we have both Baron and Bunny along with the getaway card, it will deal 6 damage instead, and 2 damage to the follower's leader. So 2 really strong cards that come out from Baron and Bunny, comboed along with all the stuff with that Not can grab you, makes the Wasteland Sword strategy very strong in the upcoming future. Pretty nice legendary so far.
I see another legendary.
Sorry, it's a Haven legendary. It's a Anvelt Judgment Cannon. So it's 6 play point, 4/5. He evolves for 1 play point. He has ward. His fanfare effect is that you can target up to 2 enemy followers on the field. You can hit them for 3 each. But if you have a Wasteland card in the EX area, you can deal 2 damage to each enemy leader. I believe there's a strategy around Anvil as part of the new Wasteland strategy for Haven, but I haven't looked too deep into it. Hopefully in the future, someone makes something of it. I think all the Wasteland cards in general are really strong in their respective crafts. So, 2 more packs to go.
Last one.
Oh, it's the actual Baron Bunny follower itself. Both the actual follower and the evolve is really strong. Another card I actually did see I wanted to talk about, Vagabond Lizard. It's a 2 play point neutral follower. It's another Wasteland follower. Also a mercenary for those 4 strategies running Chipper Skipper, which means when this comes out from Chipper Skipper's effect, if you hit it, it'll get +1/1 and rush. Very, very important, very strong. His effect is really solid. He has both a fanfare and last word. The fanfare is that you get to put a bullet bike on your field or your EX area in case your field is a little bit too full. And his last word is that you put a dutiful steed token to your EX area. So really, really well statted. It's just your generic 2 play point 2/2, but he gets you 2 tokens which can augment the rest of your Wasteland strategy for any deck that you're playing. Alright, last pack.
I don't really think we're going to get anything out of it because we pulled, I think, most of the, if not all the legendaries out of this box.
Maybe we can, I always believe maybe hit the U or the SP. I don't even know what the SP takes out in the set. Oh, we got
did, however, hit a foil
token.
magic train. Actually, I'll keep this on this side right here.
Oh, that's the second premium that we're supposed to get in this box.
Oh.
So that's pretty good premium. Alright, and that's our 2 boxes for Bullet of Fate. So, alright. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll get a lot of profiles out. I'm really excited for this set. I think this set is going to be really strong even against the current withstanding Kagero deck that was doing really well in the last trios, and we're gonna see that in Grand Showdown. We'll make a video on that soon, or hopefully we'll have that video out soon. But thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you around in the next one. Okay, take it easy.